Hello, everybody. We're going to go over the lesson at the cafe. So we're just going to be learning some different ways to order coffee. So this is pretty straightforward stuff. This is nothing like say hello where there's so much flexibility. I mean, there's some flexibility, but not quite nearly as much. Let's get started on this. I wish I had a cup of coffee right now myself. Okay, so we got at the cafe. Um, let's start off from the top. What would you like? What would you like? This is the politer form of what do you want? When you go to a cafe in America or Canada, wherever, whatever English speaking country you may find yourself in, anyone working in a service industry is going to ask you, what would you like? This is very polite. It's very formal. Now, if you walk into a coffee shop and they ask you, what do you want? That's going to be direct. It's going to be a little rude. What do you want is okay. If you're asking your friend what you want for dinner for the night, hey Joe, what do you want? I mean, that's okay, between friends. But in a professional environment, if you're working in a coffee shop, you're going to want to ask, what would you like? It's very polite, it's very soft. So that is what the barista or the coffee shop worker is going to ask you. So, what would you like? Now, how can we answer this? Well, we want to answer it in the most polite way. We can say, I'd like and then you give the name of your coffee. So, if you like cafe latte, you'd say, I'd like a cafe latte. And then you want to add please at the end. I'd like a cafe latte, please. Now, you notice right here that I'm using the article before cafe latte. That's because cafe latte starts with a consonant sound, C, K. Now, if I ordered Americano, which begins with an a vowel, it starts with a vowel sound, I want to use un. So let's remember that would be for a vowel sound. So I'll just say cafe latte. Very sloppy, I'm sorry. And then you've got un, so that would be Americano. So that is, you probably already understand that, you probably already know that, but just keep that in mind. So yes, you'd say, I'd like a cafe latte, please. It's a very polite, very nice, very soft answer. Now, if you want to just get straight to the point, you don't feel like saying a complete sentence, maybe you are in a hurry, you've got to get to work. This right here can be optional. I'd like on. It's optional. You don't have to say it. You can just give the coffee name and then please. What would you like? Cafe latte, please. It's okay. You can say that. Make sure you use please at the end to make it polite. If someone asks you what would you like, cafe latte, it's going to be a little direct. It's going to be a little rude. So make sure you add that little please at the end. Now, the next question that the cashier may ask you is, of course, the size. Which size would you like? Which size would you like? Now, they may just ask you size. This may be a little optional here. So, what would you like? Cafe latte, please. Size. So they may just ask you size, but sometimes they probably will ask you which size would you like because it's much more polite. And then you've got different sizes. This is something you do have to be aware of. Different coffee shops are going to have different sizes, which may differ from the standard sizes like small, medium, large, extra large. Like for instance, Starbucks is going to have different sizes, like it's tall, venti, grande. So a lot of different coffee shops will have different types of sizes. So do keep that in mind. Now, in this case, which size would you like? Well, I usually go for medium, so I would say I'd like a medium. I'd like a medium. So we got the M here. Of course, we're going to use since M is a consonant. Now, if I say extra large, if I want a big coffee, then I would use un. So extra large, since we've got the E right here, extra large. Again, just like this answer here, this is optional. You can just give your size. You can just tell your size. Which size would you like? Medium. That's fine. And you can put please at the end. If they ask you which size would you like, you can say medium please. That's okay. If you want to be extra polite, of course you can say please. But as long as you have put it at the beginning of your conversation, you've already established yourself as being polite. You don't have to keep saying please over and over and over again. So just make sure you establish the politeness at the beginning of the conversation by using please. So yes, this is optional. You can just answer your size when they ask you which size do you want. Now, of course, the next question would be the temperature. So they're going to ask you, would you like it hot or cold? Or they may ask you, would you like it hot or iced? I think iced is a bit more common, but I'm also adding cold in here. So if you like hot coffee, you'll just answer with I'd like it hot. I'd like it hot. If you want it cold, I'd like it cold. And if they ask you iced, you would just say I'd like it iced. So I'm just going to start from the top again here. What would you like? I'd like a cafe latte, please. Which size would you like? Medium. Would you like it hot or cold? I'd like it hot. Now again, optional. I'd like it is optional. If you just want it hot, you can just say hot. Would you like it hot or cold? Hot. Okay, so now we've just ordered our coffee. So we have our coffee ordered. Now, once you have ordered your coffee, the barista or cashier may ask you the next question, which would be, would you like anything else? They're asking you pretty much, do you want more? Do you want more beyond the coffee? Do you want a bagel or a croissant? You know, whatever snacks they may have in that cafe, that's what they're asking you for. So, would you like anything else? Now, they may just ask you, anything else. They may just delete completely, would you like? They may not even say, would you like? So yes, they could ask you anything else. Now, if you do want something else besides coffee, let's say you want a bagel, you want to answer, I'd also. You want to use the adverb also, which means in addition to. In addition to the coffee, I want something else. Bagel, croissant, cake, whatever they have in the coffee shop. So yes, I'd also like, I think the most common thing is a bagel. So I'm just gonna write bagel. Yes, I'd also like a bagel. Or I'd also like a croissant. Or I'd also like a cake or a piece of cake. So just remember to use also anytime someone asks you anything else. This right here is just asking, do you want more? Do you want more than the coffee? Yes, I'd also like a bagel. Now, if you just want coffee and they ask you anything else, you don't want nothing else? No, that's all. Thank you. No, that's all. Thank you. Now you can also say, you can say that's all, or you can also say that's, no, that's it. No, that's it, or no, that's all. That's just you saying, no, I'm finished. I have nothing more. I don't want anything else. Now, if you do answer in a negative, make sure you add thank you at the end. So, would you like anything else? Nope, that's all. Thank you. So just make sure you add that thank you at the end if you're replying. Um, if you're replying in the negative, no, no, I don't want anything else. No, that's all. Thank you. So I'm just going to start back from the top again. So what would you like? I'd like a cafe latte, please. Which size would you like? Medium. Would you like it hot or cold? I'd like it cold. Would you like anything else? Yes, I'd also like a bagel. So just covered the conversation from the beginning and came down to the rest of these questions. Now the final question they're going to ask you is, do you want it for here at the cafe, or do you want it for takeout? Do you want to take it out? So of course, for here, that just means in the cafe. Takeout, there's two different ways to say this. So you've got takeout and you've also got to go. So they may ask you using either expression. So they may ask you, would you like it for here or takeout? Or they may ask you, would you like it for here or to go? Now, it's up to you, of course, how you'd want to answer that. You can say, I'd like it for here, or I'd like it to go. Now, again, this is optional. You don't have to say, I'd like it. You can just say, for here. You can just say, here. You can just say, here. That's okay. You can also say, to go. Would you like it for here or to go? To go. So you can answer in just kind of just a very short reply, and it's okay. You can also say takeout if it just depends on what they mention here. If they use takeout, you can answer either with to go or takeout. It doesn't matter. If you say takeout, just say I'd like it for takeout. Or just say takeout if you want to make the conversation just kind of short and kind of to the point. So yes, ordering a coffee, it's pretty easy. It's just what would you like? I'd like cafe latte. Which size would you like? I'd like a medium. Would you like it hot or cold? I'd like it hot. Would you like anything else? Yes, I'd also like a bagel. Would you like it for here or to go? To go. So yeah, there's some flexibility in this. we just a lot of times you just don't have to answer in the complete sentence. You can just answer very short. Just make sure at the beginning of the conversation that you are polite using the word please. Um, you can use please with any of these answers if you'd like. You can, I'd also like a bagel, please. For here, please, to go, please. But thing is, you don't want to use please too much. It's just for me, just establish the politeness at the beginning of the conversation. So that is going to conclude this lesson on At the Cafe, and thank you very much for following along.